I wake up before the sun. The sky is still dark. The house is still quiet. I swing my legs over the edge of my futon, place my feet on the cool tatami floor, and I stand. No one helps me. No cane, no hand, no rail. I walk to the kitchen, stretch my arms to the ceiling, take a deep breath. My wife is already stirring the miso pot, like she has every morning for the past 60 years. I am 87, and yes, I still walk to the market. I still sweep the porch. I still carry the groceries home. But I know this is not normal for everyone. When I visited America years ago, I saw something that shook me. Men younger than me sitting in wheelchairs, needing help just to stand, not because they were lazy, not because they gave up, but because no one ever told them that there is a quiet secret we've always known in Japan, a small, simple truth that determines whether your legs carry you or fail you. And it starts not in the gym, not at the hospital, but at the dinner table. So today, I want to share that secret with you, because if you still want to rise each morning and walk, it is not too late. Your body is still listening. Let's begin. When I visited my cousin in California, he was only 2 years younger than me, but he couldn't get out of his chair. "I don't know what happened," he told me. "I used to walk every day. Now, my legs feel like sand." I looked around his retirement community. Wheelchairs, walkers, strong minds, kind smiles, but tired, bent backs and unsteady feet. And I thought to myself, this doesn't happen so soon in Japan. We have elders in my village still climbing stairs, still planting vegetables, still joining morning stretches in the park. They bow slowly, they walk carefully, but they move every day. So I started asking, what's really going on? The answer came quietly, buried deep in research papers. The Journal of Cachexia, Sarcopenia, and Muscle, a name so long most people skip over it, revealed a truth we can't afford to ignore. After age 60, we begin to lose 3 to 8% of our muscle every decade, sometimes more, especially if sleep is poor, or if we're not getting the right nutrition. It doesn't happen overnight. No warning signs, no sirens, just one day. Your knees ache. Then stairs feel harder. Then you struggle to get up from a chair. This is sarcopenia, the silent shrinking, and in America, it's happening faster. Not because American elders are weaker, but because no one told them what to do. And they're told to rest, to take it easy, to accept aging. But what if the problem isn't just age? What if it's the evening habits, the missing nutrients, the meals that don't feed the muscles? The body isn't giving up on you. It's simply waiting for the right support. And it begins, not with a pill, not with a machine, but with what you eat. Before you sleep. When I was younger, I believed muscles were built in the morning, through movement, work, sweat. But I was wrong. Muscles don't grow when you move. They grow when you rest, and rest begins at night. In Japan, we don't just ask, "What did you eat today?" We ask, "What did you feed your body before sleep?" You see, in America, dinner often looks like a celebration. Large portions, heavy meats, creamy sauces, a glass of wine, maybe dessert. It feels good in the moment, comforting. But what happens after you close your eyes? The body is still working, digesting, repairing, or struggling. In my home, dinner is quiet. We eat early, we eat warm, we eat light. A small bowl of rice, some miso soup, a few pieces of steamed vegetables, and always something gentle for the muscles before bed. It's not a diet, it's a ritual, a way of saying, "Thank you, body, you carried me today. Now here is what you need to rebuild." Most people think muscles shrink because we get old, but that's only half the truth. They shrink because we stop feeding them what they need, at the exact time they need it most. Let me ask you this. What did you have for dinner last night? Did it help your body heal? Or did it just fill your belly? The answer might explain why you feel stronger, or why your legs feel a little weaker each morning. Oh, but here's the hope. It's never too late to change. One small bowl, one small choice. That's where rebuilding begins. It was winter. The snow outside had turned the steps to ice, and one morning, I slipped. A simple fall. But at 70, no fall is truly simple. My hip was injured. I spent weeks in bed, and during that time, I watched my legs shrink, soft, weak. They didn't feel like mine anymore. I remember the first night after the fall. My wife placed a small tray beside me, a bowl of miso soup steaming gently. Inside were cubes of tofu, ribbons of seaweed, and a spoonful of sticky natto. "Eat this," she said. "Your legs will walk again." At the time I smiled, not fully believing her, but I ate, every night, that same bowl, and slowly, I began to heal. Not just from rest, not just from time, but from nourishment. Years later, we learned what was truly inside that humble bowl. Complete protein from tofu and fermented soy, rich in leucine, the amino acid that activates muscle repair. Tryptophan, which calms the mind and supports deep sleep, the kind your body needs to rebuild. Natural probiotics from miso and natto, which support digestion and help nutrients reach the muscles. It wasn't medicine. It wasn't a supplement. It was food. Real, simple, ancient food. Fermented soy has been part of Japanese homes for centuries, and now science confirms what our elders always knew. What you eat before sleep determines how your body wakes up. While many reach for ice cream or cookies, we reach for something warm, light, and full of quiet strength. Because in that one bowl, there is comfort, tradition, and most importantly, there is the power to rebuild. And when I visited my daughter in Seattle, I opened her refrigerator and paused. Sugary yogurts, frozen dinners, chocolate milk, not a single pot of soup or a bowl of greens. She smiled at me and said, "Don't worry, Dad, I eat light before bed." But later that night, I saw her open a bag of cookies. She ate them while watching TV. At 9:30 p.m. the next morning, she said, "I feel heavy, and lately I've been losing strength in my arms." She is not alone. So many good people doing their best, but unknowingly making small choices that slowly weaken the body. Let me gently share the 5 mistakes I see most often and what you can do instead. Mistake number 1, skipping protein at dinner toast, salad, a bowl of cereal. These may feel light, but they're missing the one thing your muscles need most, protein. After 60, your body doesn't absorb protein as well. You need more, not less. Try this instead. A small bowl of tofu soup, a slice of soft fish, even a scrambled egg. It doesn't take much, but it must be there. Mistake number 2, drinking sugary milk before bed. Many believe warm milk helps sleep, but today's milk is often sweetened or paired with chocolate or cereal. For aging bodies, this can spike blood sugar, interrupt sleep, and even increase inflammation. Try this instead. Warm barley tea, ginger water, a light miso broth. Let your body rest, not react. Mistake number 3, eating dessert after dinner. Ice cream, pie, cookies. Sweet, yes, but sugar at night disrupts your body's ability to heal. Muscle repair slows, sleep quality drops. Half a banana, a slice of warm steamed apple with cinnamon, natural sweetness, gentle digestion, peaceful sleep. Well, mistake number 4, eating too late dinner at 9 p.m., a bedtime snack at 10, your digestion slows at night. Late meals mean your body works all night instead of resting. Try this instead. Finish dinner by 7 o'clock if you can. Give your body time to absorb, restore, and prepare for deep sleep. Mistake number 5, going to bed dehydrated. Many elders fear drinking water at night, but dehydration causes cramps, poor circulation, and broken sleep. Sip warm fluids during dinner, a few sips of broth. Cucumber water or herbal tea an hour before bed. Hydration doesn't have to mean nighttime bathroom runs. Just steady, gentle support. These aren't big changes, but over time, they build a different body, a stronger one that heals overnight, instead of quietly falling apart. When I was recovering from my fall, my doctor said, "You need to rest." But my wife, she said something different. "You need to feed your muscles." And so every night, while I lay on my futon, she brought me a warm bowl of miso soup with tofu and a spoonful of natto. I didn't know what was in it. I just knew. I began to sleep deeper. My legs stopped cramping. And slowly, I felt stronger. Years later, I discovered the science behind that bowl. 3 simple nutrients, quiet, powerful, that helped my body rebuild itself. Let me share them with you now. 1. Leucine, the muscle switch. Leucine is an amino acid, but it's not just any amino acid. It's the one that tells your body, start rebuilding now. Think of it like the switch that turns on muscle repair. Without it, the lights stay off. No matter how much protein you eat, your body doesn't get the message. Tofu, miso, and natto, all made from soy, are rich in leucine. And unlike heavy meats, soy protein is gentle on the kidneys and easier to digest, especially for aging stomachs. Research shows older adults need more leucine than younger ones because our bodies stop listening so quickly, but with the right food, they still respond. 2. Tryptophan, the sleep healer. Most people hear tryptophan and think of turkey and Thanksgiving naps, but tryptophan does far more than make you sleepy. It helps your body create serotonin and melatonin, hormones that regulate mood, calm the nervous system, and guide you into deep, restorative sleep. And that's when your muscles do their best work, not during the day, but in the stillness of night. Tofu and miso are natural sources of tryptophan. When eaten warm, just before bed, they tell your body, it's safe now. Rest, repair. 3. Isoflavones, the gentle protectors. These are plant compounds found in soy. They reduce inflammation, they support hormone balance, and they help preserve both bone and muscle tissue. In particular, natto, sticky, strong-smelling but powerful, is packed with isoflavones and vitamin K2, which improves circulation and strengthens bones. I once had a friend, Mr. Tanaka, who suffered from restless legs and stiff joints at night. His daughter, a nurse in Tokyo, began serving him small bowls of natto with steamed greens. Within weeks, he slept better. His morning walks became smoother. It wasn't a miracle. It was food, given with care, chosen with wisdom. These 3 nutrients, leucine, tryptophan, isoflavones, they don't just exist in supplements or pills. They live in real, humble foods. In one small bowl, night after night. They gave me back my strength. They can do the same for you. In my home, evenings are slow. There's no rush, no noise, no scrolling screens. After dinner, my wife and I wash the dishes together, quietly. She folds the laundry. I water the plants on the porch. The air is soft, the lights are dim. There is no television shouting in the background, no phones buzzing on the table, just the sound of warm water. And peace. And this peace, this rhythm, has kept our bodies strong longer than any medicine ever could. Because while most people think strength comes from what you do during the day, in Japan, we believe strength is also built in how you end your day. Let me share the evening habits we follow, habits that have supported our muscles, our sleep, and our spirits for decades. We eat early. In many American homes, dinner happens at 8 or even 9, followed by snacks, a drink, a show. But when you eat too late, your body spends the night digesting instead of restoring. In our home, dinner is served before 7 o'clock. That simple shift means by the time we sleep, digestion is done, and healing can begin. We eat in peace, no TV, no arguments, just soft conversation, the gentle clink of bowls and steam rising from soup. Why does this matter? Because the body needs to be in a rest and digest state to absorb nutrients fully. Stress shuts down healing. Peace turns it back on. Even silence at the table is a form of nourishment. We chew slowly, with gratitude. As a boy, I was told, chew each bite 30 times. Not as a rule, but as a form of respect. For the food, for the farmers, for your own body. Chewing slowly helps digestion start early. When it prevents bloating, improves absorption, and even protects against choking, especially as we grow older. Each bite becomes a quiet thank you. Here's what you need to heal tonight. We let go of the day before sleep. In Japan, many take a warm bath before bed, not just to clean the skin, but to cleanse the mind. Afterward, we may stretch gently, breathe deeply, or simply sit in stillness. No rush, no worry, just the body. Slowing down. This reduces cortisol, the stress hormone. It prepares the body for deep, slow-wave sleep, the kind where tissues are repaired, muscles rebuilt. My wife and I have followed this pattern for over 40 years, and I believe it's one reason we still rise each morning with strength, not just in body, but in heart. Muscles don't only grow from movement, they grow from moments, small, deliberate choices made quietly each night. If you want to feel strong again, don't start tomorrow morning, start tonight. Start. With one bowl, your body is still listening. When I was young, I believed strength was about lifting heavy things. Now, at 87, I understand. Real strength is the ability to rise, to walk across the room without help, to carry a bag of groceries with calm, steady hands. And I still can, not because I am lucky, but because every evening, I choose to care. I don't chase youth. I don't chase muscle. I honor the body that has carried me this far, by giving it what it needs to carry me one more day. No supplements, no shortcuts, just one warm bowl, a little miso, a few cubes of tofu, a spoonful of natto if I'm brave that night, served with silence, eaten with gratitude, and always, always before bed. You see, muscle loss is not just part of aging, it's a message, a whisper from the body saying, please take care of me, I'm still here. And the most beautiful part? The body still listens, even after 60, even after 70, even after 80. If you've been feeling weaker, if your legs tremble more than they used to, if your sleep feels shallow, your mornings heavy, don't give up. You don't need a miracle. You don't need to change everything. You need one bowl, one new habit, one act of kindness toward yourself. Tonight, try it. And tomorrow, listen closely. Your body might just whisper back, thank you.